Hey everybody, welcome back. You know why? Because today is going to be a very fun and informative video. And in today's video, you're going to see this PlayStation game controller. You're also going to see this spin chill can cooler and a whole bunch more items. So just sit back and enjoy because we're about to begin. Well, guys, it's cool to have you back, but not as cool as today's video. Because in today's video, you're going to see flea market. Yeah, he's back by popular demand. You're also going to see a bonus video. And I'm going to go thrifting at two Goodwills. Could it get any better? Well, yes, it can, because I have a trivia question for you. In what year did the Nintendo Entertainment System come out? And as a bonus trivia, in what year did the PlayStation System come out? Well, I'll give you that answer later on in the video, but for now, let's get thrifting.
As usual, when I get to this store, I start on their toy aisle. It's the first aisle I hit, and the other stuff's all on the other side of the store, so it's convenient to start here. First thing I saw was this Star Wars figure. They were asking $1.18 for it. Online, they were going for like $25, so that went in the cart. Then I went back to look at this other figure. It was also $1.18. It was only $15, but still a profitable one, so I put that in the cart too. I said, this aisle is pretty interesting aisle. Let me go down it. Who did I say that to? I have no idea. I'm here alone. Oh well. First thing I saw was this lip gloss set. It was $1.98, but they were only going for $10 online, so I passed. Next to that was this spill chill machine. It was $2.98. It said it spins your can, and that makes the fluid inside get cold. I have no idea why that works, but I took it.
The spin chill can cooler ended up selling for $12.95 plus $4.95 shipping. It wasn't a great profit, and it sold for a little bit less than I thought. But still, I made money, so I was happy. Okay, now back to the video.
This was the next aisle on my journey. It wasn't a very exciting aisle, but it was the next aisle. First thing I saw was this plaque for $1.18. It wasn't worth $1.18, so I left it. On the shelf below, I saw this Nascar plaque. Now, I don't usually get NASCAR stuff, but since they were only asking $1.18 for this, I said I'm going to put it in the cart and I'll look it up a little later. So in the cart it went. I walked over to the electronics aisle. They had a couple of calculators and a couple of keyboards. Nothing that was worth any money. But then mixed in between all that stuff was this PlayStation 2 controller. They were only asking $1.98 for it. I can get $15 for these, so I took it. Further down the aisle, I saw that VHS player. Next to that, they had that Canon printer. There was a couple of more printers. And then I saw this box. It said auto faucet. It turned out it was a hands-free faucet. It was $3.98. It uses an infrared sensor to turn the water on and off. It's pretty cool. I figured I could get $30 for it, so I put it in the cart. I thought I'd take one walk down their furniture aisle. I didn't think I was going to find anything. It would have to be something pretty special for me to take anyway. So I just decided to leave. And off I went. Well, as I was on my way to the cashier, I realized that NASCAR plaque was actually a picture of a student who went to the Richard Petty driving school. So it was 100% worthless. So I ended up putting it back.
Well, guys, it's time to head to the next Goodwill. But before we do, I wanted to take Flea Market to the park and give him a little walk around. So I'm going to head there first, and then I'm going to go to the next Goodwill. So just follow me. It'll be fun walking them together.
Well, as soon as I got to the park, I walked around to the back door because he really likes to sit in the back seat. You love this park, don't you, boy? See, he really does. So I picked him up and I decided that I would bring him to the lake because the lake's one of his favorite spots. And off we went. Well, once we got to the lake, I decided to feed him first. So I poured him his favorite dog food. He really likes this stuff. As soon as I pour it in, he just goes running right over to the bowl. See that? He loves this stuff. And then after you finish this, I'm going to give you a treat. There you go. And then we'll continue on our walk. Well, when he got done eating, I said, "Go, boy, go run. Go ahead." He took a few steps and whoops, he fell. So I said, "I'll help you." And I went over there and I picked him up. I said, "Go ahead. You can do it." Then he took another couple of steps and boom. Well, I figured he needed to rest a little because he had eaten too much, and then we'd go on our walk later. Well, he must have been feeling better because he walked right over to my hat. He loves playing with my hat. But you're blocking my name, boy. You're upstaging me. Move out of the way. That's better. Okay, now let's go continue our walk. Well, we continued walking around the lake area because I know he really enjoys this part of the park. But I knew in the back of my mind that I had to get to the next Goodwill, so we couldn't stay all that long. But I figured let him enjoy another few minutes, and then I'd start heading him back towards the car. So off I went.
Well, guys, he's all fed, he's all happy, and now it's time for me to drive him home, and then I'll meet you guys at the next Goodwill. Okay? He says okay. Okay, I'll see you there.
I walked right over to the toy aisle because I saw this Mickey Mouse car for $2.99. But it was only selling for $10, so I just had to leave it there. Then I saw this Royal Caribbean cruise ship set. It was probably sold to the kids on the boat. It was $2.99, but I couldn't make money on it. But next to it were 3 Star Wars Lego. These were really nice. One was $3.99, so I took that one. I've sold these before, so I knew they were going to be profitable. The next one was also $3.99, so I took that. And the last one, believe it or not, was $3.99. So I took that, and now I had 3 of them. Around the corner from that aisle was this very uninteresting looking aisle. The first thing I saw was this shopping cart cover. It was $2.99. I looked them up. They were going for about $12. I could have taken it, but I ended up passing on it. Then I saw this toner cartridge. It was $3.99. I looked them up. They were going for $29. So I have a toner cartridge now. I figured I'd take a quick look down the mug aisle. I wasn't seeing any mugs that I liked, but I did see this pitcher. It was $3.99. It felt really well made. I liked the design a lot. I figured I could make money on it, so I put it in my cart. Well, that was about all for today, so I wanted to head home. But I did see these 2 stuffed animals I wanted to take a look at. They were only $5.99 each, but I didn't want to mail them to anybody. They were way too big. Okay, it's time to head to the car. See you guys there.
Well, guys, it's that sad part of the day. Yeah, when I have to say goodbye. But I want to give you the answer to the trivia questions first. Plus, there's also a bonus video at the end of this, so hang in there. Okay, in 1983, the Nintendo gaming system was first released. In 1994, the PlayStation was first released, but only in Japan. Then in 1995, it was released worldwide. Now, the reason I gave you this trivia question was because while you're out there thrifting, you're going to come across a lot of accessories, like the controllers or the power supplies. They're worth money. They're worth a lot of money sometimes. So look them up. Okay, guys, it's time for me to go. Don't forget, there's a bonus section. Bye-bye. Well, this is the bonus portion of this video. This is where I show you excerpts of older videos where I bought stuff, and then I break in and update you guys on what things sold for. It's usually a lot of fun and pretty informative, too. Okay, let's get started.
This toy aisle caught my eye, so I figured I'd take a walk over here. First thing I saw was this game. It was called Stomple. It was only $1.99, but they weren't going for much, so I had to leave it. Then I saw this human body game for $1.99. It looked well made, all the pieces were there, so I figured this was going to become partners with my cart. And in there it went.
Well, there were two reasons I bought that game. One, the obvious one, if anybody wanted to learn human anatomy, it was a perfect little game. And two, Halloween was only 6 weeks away, so it could be used in a Halloween display. Well, it turned out the lady that bought it was going to use it for a Halloween display. So it was pretty good thinking on my part. It ended up selling for $16.75 plus $9.95 shipping. So I made a nice profit. Okay, well, on to the next item.
I continued my adventure on this aisle. The first thing I saw were these two bowls. They said Cafe du Soleil. They were $2.99, but I passed on them. The next thing I came across was this sugar bowl for $2.99. Well, I thought it was a sugar bowl. When I lifted up the lid, it was a music box by this guy Ardley Elliott. And his similar stuff goes for over $50. So this was going home with me for sure.
Well, that Ardley Sugar Bowl / music box didn't end up selling for exactly what I had hoped for, but it did sell for $17.95 plus $6.95 shipping. So I made a nice profit, and I was pretty happy with my purchase. Okay, now on to the next item.
I made my way over to this aisle. It had stuff for the kitchen, some pots and pans. Nothing that was really exciting me. But about halfway down the aisle, I saw this miniature couch. Oh, I was curious. I went over to see what it was, and it was a collectible pincushion. They were asking $5.99 for it. Believe it or not, they go for up to $30 online. So I'm going to try to sell pincushions now.
Well, buying a pincushion for $5.99 was a little bit scary. I didn't know how much it would go for, but I took a chance with it. I listed it, and it ended up selling for $18.95 plus $9.95 shipping. Who would have guessed a pincushion would go for that kind of money, especially one shaped like a couch? Oh well, I made a profit, and I was happy. Now on to the next item.
Well, here we are, third store today, first row. First thing I saw in this aisle was this bridge figure for 99 cents. I passed on it, but I don't even know why I showed you guys. It was really ugly. The next thing I saw was this little boy holding a dog. He was $2.99, but when I found out it was Avon, I had to put it back. Too many Avon products out there. Don't pick them up. You can't resell them. Next to that was this Unesco Music Box for $2.99. It spun around. It played the song T for Two. It was going for $20, so I put this in the cart.
Well, that Unesco Music Box, which I happen to think was absolutely adorable, it spun around and played T for Two, ended up selling for just what I thought it would, $19.95 plus $5.25 shipping. So I ended up making a really nice profit on an item I was pretty sure was going to sell. Okay, now on to the next item. Well, guys, here we are at the next Goodwill. But what happened on the way here is I saw a sign that said garage sale. So obviously I had to stop. And while I was there, I got a few items and I want to show them to you. Everything I'm going to show you came to $5.75. So I think I did pretty well. Okay, you ready? Here's the first one. I got this teapot. The lady was asking $3 for this. And I got her down to $2. I don't know who won because it's either really ugly or really pretty, but let's see if we make a profit on it. I think I will. Well, like I said in the video, I bought that at a garage sale for $2. I didn't know if it was pretty or ugly. Mostly pretty ugly. But I figured for $2, I'll take a chance with it. Well, I listed it on eBay and it ended up selling for $16.95 plus $9.95 shipping. So someone thought it was really pretty. Okay, guys, well, that's all for now. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to click the subscribe button. Please share this video with a friend. Most of all, stay safe out there, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.